Hi. So I've been debating whether or not I was going to make a video about this during the past few days, and I'd been watching a lot of videos and doing my own research. And shout out to my friend. I'm not going to say your name. I'll just say C, but you know who you are. I just want to say I really appreciate you trying to get me to keep the peace and, think about it and not rock the boat. But I can't shake this. I can't shake the fact that red pill black, I want to say red pill black pill, red pill black is a liar. I mean, from what I've seen, she's lying, and I don't understand like what she's lying about. So I want to say, first of all, I also think she's being very unreasonable and insincere with her approach to creating what she called a anti-bullying website when it's a doxing website. It's a doxing website. Let's not mince words here, okay? So, red pill black, for people that don't know, and in case you don't know, a lot of people have had their red pill moment as a result of maybe, whistleblowing important information, exposing something that put them and their families in danger. So the idea of a doxing website is very troubling for them. So first of all, I feel like you're just writing it off and just being like, oh, it's just an anti-bullying website. And for me, somebody that grew up in South Central, in a school where people got shot and stabbed, somebody like me, I was severely bullied myself as a child. I don't really get the concept of cyberbullying when there's a block button. So as long as you're not really egging people on, and I know that there are people that have killed themselves and hurt themselves from cyberbullying, but I don't, sorry to be heartless, but I think that there were more deep-rooted issues than cyberbullying, and I personally don't think that an anti-bullying website where you're basically conditioning children to upload their information and tattletale each other is actually gonna do anything. It's gonna actually make matters worse. It's a huge Orwellian nightmare, and you seem smart enough to understand that maybe that something like that could be corrupted. I don't know, but it just seems like you didn't really care. But all that aside, let's just say that because you were bullied, your heart was in the right place, and you thought that that was the way to handle that situation. With that aside, I didn't really start looking into anything because I shared your videos. I liked them. I appreciate your snarky sense of humor. I love your message. I had people send me your videos, and then I'd share them on my wall, and I'm like, oh, this is funny. It was really entertaining. It wasn't anything that I didn't know because I'd already been awake and aware of this stuff, but it was just good to see another black person. Because black people have been socially conditioned. It was good to see another black person espousing these points of views in a very comical way, and I wanted to support that. So as I'm going through YouTube, I'm scrolling down, and I see people having headlines on their videos saying, oh, Candace Owens is a fraud, red pill whack, blah, 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 blah. And I didn't even bother to look at them, by the way. I would just be like, oh, those are haters. They're just haters. I was like, haters gonna hate. So one thing that did strike me as very odd was I was watching you, I think it was on InfoWars, and you said that, people were saying, oh, the website is still up. And I didn't even know, at the time what type of website it was or no. So I went and I checked, and it was still up. And then you were like, oh, it's just a splash page. And I design websites, so I understand what a splash page is supposed to be. I don't know, a black woman who designs websites, that's probably just as rare as a black woman conservative. Go figure, right? Kind of hit the wrong nerve, right? So I went and I checked the functionality of the website, and some of the pages were scrubbed, but they were working. So then you replied to the splash page, and somebody called in and was like, oh, well, why don't you take it down then? And your reply was, because I thought it would make me look shady, and I don't want to hide my past. Well, you can talk about your past. And my thing was, if you had your red pill moment, and now you're just this 24-hour overnight conservative, and now you have all of these conservative values, which nobody's really, challenged you on. What are your ideas on pro-life and abortion, free speech, gun control? All I really hear you talking just about bashing liberals and how crazy they are. But I mean, I digress. So with this whole you know, you're not, I don't really see how this, so my train of thought is, if you know, had your red pill moment and you became a conservative and you're really for freedom of speech, you would have thought that that website was a bad idea and would have erased it immediately. Maybe I'm thinking like I would think, I'm thinking you think like I would think. I would feel embarrassed and be like, God, you know, what did I do? That's crazy. Like, you know, freedom of speech, everybody should be allowed to say what they want. And God, this website's so embarrassing. I'm just going to erase it all, you know, not leave it up for like after a year after you had your revelation. And then, you know, then you take it down. So, I mean, if you were to take it down, it would actually show that you had morals and remorse, but you didn't. So then after the backlash, then you took it down. So what, are you still shady? You know, because you gave into that? Is it still shady? People know about your past now? So even more troubling was the thing about a splash page. Well, you know, go figure, I'm a web designer. You know, that has to be more, you know, rare than a black female conservative, right? So I know a little bit about websites. So I was able to do some digging and I found this. So this is a link that was, I will put the link in the descriptions, right, that I had. So you can actually click on the, I'm going to repost it so you know that it's not Photoshop and the names will come up, okay? Now I'm going to click on one of these names and it should lead me, yeah, so it's leading me to the place where the website would have been had it been up. And now I'm going to show you another video before she took it down that somebody was able to screen capture that these links actually led to live actor profiles on the website.
G'day guys and welcome back. This is just a follow-up from my previous video. What I don't understand is Candace claims this is all the past and she's turned over a new leaf and all the rest of it, yet the website's still up. Furthermore, look at this. All these people. Now, why are they there still? Why are they listed? It doesn't make any sense. Surely none of these will work, right? I mean, if the site's not working and we're not recording anything and she's against what she started, these should all link to page not found, 404 error. Let's see if that's the case. Holy crap. Okay, let's go back. Maybe this one's deleted. No? Okay. Maybe this one. No? Okay. So, Candace, explain that to me.
Okay, so now you're a liar. Now you're a liar. You're lying with lies, and you're a lying liar. I hate liars. If you're red pilled, you would know that the one thing red pill people hate, truthers hate, people that are truth seekers and search for the truth, are fucking liars. It's like kryptonite to them. Okay, so I look at your other videos. Now I'm like, I'm pretty teed off. I'm just like, okay, she's lying. I even went and commented on your Facebook page and I said, hey, you know, I like your videos. I would like to share them. Would you mind explaining this? No reply. Other people have done the same thing. No reply. There are people that have had web pages, or what do you call it, YouTube channels that are bigger than yours, that have asked you to come on their show so you can explain yourself. You block them. There are people that have been rooting for you, that have been standing up to you. You block them. And now I saw that last video you made and I'm just fucking done, because you're like, oh help, they're coming after me. It's the whole, like, you know, Richard Spencer's like working for the Democrats. But you don't have any proof of that. Where's your proof? Where's your proof? Right? I haven't seen the video. You're like, he made a video about me. I'm like, where is your proof? I don't see any proof. What, the 2 tweets he made of other people making videos exposing your lies? And I mean, like, and then I'm looking around and I'm seeing other people who are, you know, trying to expose you, or, you know, talking about how they feel they don't trust you anymore. All of them that I've seen are either conservative Trump supporters or they're like anti-SWJ. I haven't seen any haven't seen. I'm sure there are. I wouldn't be surprised, but I haven't. Me personally, in this round of quote unquote attacks, I haven't seen any SW or SJW videos attacking you. I've seen, like I said, I saw. I think the SJWs have something more important, like they're still trying to take down Trump or some shit. I don't know. They don't care. They don't care about you anymore. So that's why you've come to this side, basically. So it seems like you're just making shit up now. You're just like, oh, they're coming after me. And the thing that really pisses me off is the fact that you are manipulating people. Now you're a manipulator, because you are actually crying to people who actually have been manipulated, who actually have been victims of orchestrated campaigns, because that stuff does exist. I've actually had a taste of it myself, being somebody that's an activist, a health freedom activist, and trying to expose a lot of corruption in the medical industry. They do have bots. They do, have people that are shills and stuff. I don't have any proof that you're a CIA agent. I don't think that. I mean, especially because it seems like you suck at it. But I don't have any. I don't have any proof of that. I don't have any proof that you're like an SWJ, in hiding. I don't know. But the fact is that you lied. So my thoughts are, what else are you lying about, right? I mean, so how did Zoe Quinn get your number? Did she call you? Because now I'm flashing back, and now everything that you've said is hearsay. You don't really have any proof of anything that you said. Was your Kickstarter project disbanded because of the fact that you violated terms of service and that you were exposing the privacy of minors, which you admitted in your video? Or did the SDWs really take you down, or did they take you down because of that? I don't even like Richard Spencer, but you're making me defend him. Because, I hate liars. He probably hates liars too. He doesn't trust you. I don't trust you either anymore. You're not giving people explanations, and people that are asking you genuine questions that deserve legitimate answers. Because when you are red pill, you should know that people seek the truth, and they seek answers, and they dig, and they try and fact check, and they want real answers, instead of you just attacking people and saying that there's this whole movement against you to bring you down because you're a Black woman conservative. For real, you think the towers of heaven is gonna crumble and fall to the depths of hell if people don't watch your channel anymore? I mean, I don't like I said, I like your content, but I don't think, there are other Black women conservatives. Why aren't people going after Tree of Logic, who actually exposed you, who's a conservative, right? She has a pretty huge following. Why aren't people going after David Harris or Brendan Tatum or Anthony Bryan Logan or Joy Vila? And I know Joy Vila was attacked, but those were ad hominem attacks. They were just attacking her. They didn't really have anything, dirty on her. I think she's real, and I still support her. I bought her album. She's the bomb. I love her. So, what is so special about you? Do you sneeze fairy dust? Do you spin straw into gold? I don't know. Maybe there's something, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. So also the thing that really gets me is when people play the racism card, they cry racism wolf, because when real racism happens, then nobody believes you, because you're just crying racism wolf. You're like the Black Hillary now. I don't like Black Hillary. I'm just calling you Black Hillary. I'm like red pill black, no Black Hillary. Black Hillary. I'll just call you Black Hillary. Yeah, but I just don't, and the thing also is the manipulation. I don't like that. I don't feel like if people are asking you, oh, can you just answer these questions? We're rooting for you. We understand that there are people that don't like you because of your reviews, and a lot of these people on YouTube that are exposing you, they've had their haters too. They've been around a long time. They understand how that works. So I felt like a lot of them were really sincere and were really trying to give you the benefit of the doubt, and you just threw them under the bus, saying that they're unknown, and they they just want more hits on their page, and that they're all SJWs, which you don't even research. There's no way you could be a CIA agent because you suck, dude. And you know anything that you create on the internet, it's somewhere. It lasts forever. It doesn't just go away. So, you may be done with the past, but the past ain't through with you. So, I just don't like that, and I don't like the manipulation of you going to people who have actually had this happen to them, have had orchestrated attacks against them. And the thing that really sucks is because they've had that happen to them, they're not going to question you. They're not going to do their due diligence because, you know, they're going to be like, oh, that happened to me. Oh, girl, that really sucks, man. Don't pay attention to those trolls. They're just haters. And, you know, don't give it any power. Don't give it any attention. And, you know, especially, I'm going to say it. I know some men might hate me, but, you know, they're just some guys, no matter how smart they are, no matter how many people they interview, they just haven't learned to turn their dicks off. And I'm not saying that I'm above that, because if the situation were reversed and you were a really hot guy, I might, you know, my feminine energy that's attracted to that might be blinded to that as well. So I'm not saying that they're, you know, that I'm above that. But I think that people that are that have been letting you on your platforms and have been interviewing you, they're not asking you any of these hard questions. They're, you know, they're very agreeable conversations that's just basically based on your on your word against anybody else who stands up to you. And, you know, I forgive them because we all make mistakes, and we don't, you know, there's just a lot of stuff going on in the world right now. You know, like, I don't know, the possibility of World War III, the overthrow of the president, where, you know, some people are just like, oh, you know, we agree with her, she's cool, whatever. We won't have to look into it because this person had on a show, then this person, and I trust this person, and then she was on this show, but I trust this person, and she was on this show, and I trust this person, and she was on this show, and I trust this person. So this is a cycle of trust that we've gotten into. And also with men, you know, when you claim like you're the victim, it's very powerful because it triggers men's sense of protection. So they want to protect you. But the thing is now, I think you're smart enough to know this. I think you're a grand manipulator. And I think you know what you're doing. So I just wanted to end with that. I mean, I'll give it a year. Either you're going to go down, or I'm completely wrong, and, you know, this will blow over. And if you're really sincere about what you're doing and what you want to do, then people will see past that and you'll be vindicated. That's it, girl. Red pill, black pill, Hillary black. Black, black, Hillary, red pill, black Hillary pill, black. Anyway. All right. That's it, guys. Peace, truth, love. See you later. Bye. Mwah.